Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. My name is Abda. Today we are going to start with adjectives. I hope all of you are familiar with this term. Adjectives, these are also called the modifiers. Modifiers means that these are used to give more information about the noun. If you come across its definition, actually it is a word that describes a noun. I hope second slide will help you guide you in understanding the concept. Second slide, it can be used to describe color, any color like red, green, orange, blue. Opinion, either a person or thing is good, bad. Size, either a person or thing is big in size, small in size. And age, either a person is an old age person or young. Shape, either it is oval, rectangular, triangular, etc. Origin, either a person is Pakistani, Indian, British. Material, like glass, brass, gold, silver. Distance, like near, far. Temperature, hot, cold. Time, like late or early. These are all show that these are all the examples of adjectives. There are different types of adjectives: descriptive, quantitative, demonstrative, possessive, interrogative, distributive, and compound adjective. After this, now come to the explanation of types of adjectives. The very first one is descriptive or qualitative adjective. It is used to describe the quality of a person or thing, like its color, general description, age, shape, material, origin, and purpose. For example, tall, honest, slim, square, excellent. If you look at its example, Karachi is a large city. If you look at the word which is written in italics, you will come across one thing, that it gives you more information about Karachi, which is a city. And the second one, he is an honest man. The word honest, it gives you more information about a man. The second one, it is quantitative adjective. It shows how much of a thing is meant. It answers the question how much. For example, some, any, few, little, whole, sufficient, no, great, etc. You will come across such type of examples. She found many pens under the chair. Many, it means that it is an example of quantitative adjectives. Keep one thing in your mind, that the meaning is hidden in the words. The word quantitative shows that how much of a thing is meant. Similarly, he has little intelligence. Little shows that it is also an example of quantitative adjective. Take great care of your health. Great means that it is an example of quantitative adjectives. To the next one, it is demonstrative adjective. These are used to point out nouns. It means that it answers the questions which. For example, these, those, that, this. For example, this is my book. That is your pen. This boy is stronger than me. This is, this word, this means that it is a demonstrative adjective. Similarly, I hate such things. Such connotes that it is a demonstrative adjective. It means that it is pointing out something. Now, the next one, it is possessive adjective. The word possessive means to have something, to own something. Used to show possession. It means that if something belongs to you, to me, these are all the examples of possessive adjectives. For example, her, his, my, your, our, their, its. This is her hat. Her means that it is an example of possessive adjective. It belongs to her. It means it is possessive adjective. Similarly, their parents came to my house yesterday. Their parents, it means that it is also an example of possessive adjective. After this, come to the next one, that is interrogative adjective. The word interrogative shows that it is used to ask something, used with noun to ask questions. For example, W questions, normally you say why, which, who, how, what, where. These are all the examples of interrogative adjectives. For example, here in the following sentences, what manner of man is he? What is your interrogative adjective? Similarly, which way shall we go? Which is an example of interrogative adjective. Whose book is this? Who shows that it is an example of interrogative adjective. Now, after this, you will come across the next type, and that is distributive adjective. The word distributive shows that to give something. Okay, to show that persons or things are counted collectively. Normally, we use it with a singular noun, and it is referred to member of a group as individuals. For example, each, every, other, neither. These are all the examples of distributive adjective. For example, here in the following sentences, you will come across different examples. Each person must take his turn. It means that here each is taken as a singular. Neither accusation is true. It is also an example of distributive adjective. On either side is the narrow lane. It is also distributive adjective. After this, you will come across the next one. It is compound adjective. Okay, as the word compound shows that it is made up of two words, a merger of two words. Often it is linked with hyphens to link. We use hyphens to link the two words. And for example, lightweight, duty free, part time, cold blooded. These are all the examples of compound adjectives. For example, you read in your earlier classes like frog is a cold blooded animal. So the cold blooded, actually it is a compound adjective. Similarly, we have to be open minded about things. Open minded, these are the two words which are joined with the help of hyphen, and it is also an example of compound adjective. The lady is wearing a pair of high heeled shoes. High heeled, these are two different words which are joined with hyphen, so it is also an example of compound adjective. After this, you will come across comparison of adjectives. You read it in your earlier or junior classes that there are three degrees of comparison: positive, comparative, and superlative. Okay, comparison with er or est. We use er and est with the following adjectives, and here there are few of the examples. The first one is clean, cleaner, cleanest; lazy, lazier, laziest; soft, softer, softest, and so on. If you look at another one, comparison with more and most, here there are few of the examples like difficult, more difficult, most with difficult; beautiful, more beautiful, most beautiful; active, more active, and most active. Okay, here Here there are few of the irregular adjectives like good, better, best, bad, worse, worst, much, more, most, many, more, most, little, less or least. Much, it is used with uncountable nouns, while many, it is used with uncountable nouns. After this, come to its recap. Adjectives, these are the words that describe nouns. For example, nice, good, intelligent, ugly, beautiful. And its types, like first one is descriptive. It is used to describe the quality of person or thing. For example, its size, color. Quantitative, it is used to indicate the amount of things. For example, more, less, some, little. Demonstrative, it is used to point out the noun. For example, this, that, this, these. And interrogative, it is used to with noun to ask questions like what, who, which. Possessive, it is used to show possession, like something belongs to you or me. For example, my, your, his. Distributive, it is used to show that the persons or things are counted collectively. For example, each, every. And compound, it is made up of two words. For example, well behaved, cold blooded, high heeled. After this, okay, now here these are the degrees of comparison. There are 3 degrees of comparison: positive, comparative and superlative. Comparative, we use er or more with it. And if you look at this line, words with one syllable, it means that the words which produce one sound or the words which have one syllable, you will use er with those words. For example, clean, you will use er with clean, so it will be cleaner. Similarly, the word soft, you will use er with it and then it will become softer. And if you look at this one, 2 or more syllable, it means that the words which produce 2 or more than 2 sounds, or the words which have 2 or more syllables, you will use more with them. For example, beautiful, beautiful. If you listen to me carefully, beautiful, it produces 2 sounds, not one. That's why you will use more. And here, if you look at the superlative degree, you will use est or most with them. The words with one syllable, you will use est in their superlative degree. For example, clean, it produces one sound or it has one syllable. That's why you will use est with them. Similarly, the words which have 2 or more syllables, you will use most with them. For example, beautiful or difficult, these have 2 syllables. That's why you will use most with them. That's all for today. Thank you for watching.